come with me to ride my auction pony Everest for the first time ever. So I started him off with the usual gear that you normally wear for lunging. And then when he was all ready and comfortable, I took him out to the arena. Started off with desensitising him a little bit to the lunge whip. When he was all fine with that, I asked him to go into a walk. Then for a trot, really making sure he's listening to my cues. And finally for a canter before asking him to stop and switch directions. The reason I'm lunging him first before doing anything with him is because it's what he's used to. He can warm up in it and it just kind of helps him to get his energy out a little bit. When I was all happy with that, I switched him over to his bridle and saddle. He's worn these before, which is why he's normally fine with it. So now I'm doing the same thing I did before, but instead with the tack on. Here I'm trying to get a bit more of an extension in the trot, which he is doing very nicely here. And again, in the canter, a bit more energy. Doing the exact same thing on the other side. It's really good to stay repetitive on both sides of the horse to strengthen both sides of the horse's leg, not just one side. So again, when I was all happy with that, I asked him to stand. Now I have done things like stand on his back like this before and dismounting. Again, I do this a few times because it's what he's used to before finally mounting up and staying on. Then I asked him for a walk, and this is the furthest we've ever gotten in the mounting process. I've sat on his back but I've never moved on him before. As you can see, I'm well proud of him and he gets lots of pats before I ask him to walk on again, giving lots of praise. This horse is so smooth to ride, my goodness. Then I want to pick up the speed a little bit and I ask him for a trot, and yet again this horse is so smooth in his striding and it's just wonderful to ride. And I'm just doing some changing the rein again into a nice trot. He is doing so well, he's really concentrating and listening to me, and I'm just so proud of him at this point because he's never been ridden before at this point. Again, some more changing the rein, some more trots, making sure he's listening to me. Here again I ask for more of an extension in the trot and he gives that wonderfully here. As you can see, I'm not slamming down into his back in my rises. So here he gets a little bit carried away and canters and then books. So I bring him back down to a walk to try and remind him that we are working right now and it's not playtime in the field. I was so happy with how he performed that I decided to jump off and take him back to the stable block. From this horse literally being unable to go anywhere near him to this point, it's so big for me. When we get back, I'll give him a massive hug and you can see he puts his little head on me, which is so cute. I love him so much. Then we untack. I'm constantly praising him whilst I'm doing this. He was behaving so well the whole time and he's just so curious. So I started to take him out to the field because I wanted to let him, run around for a little bit. And this horse is so well behaved from what he used to be. Poor guy looks so tired. Anyway, so I let him off go crazy, and crazy he does go. He's a little buck here. He's so happy to go back in the field. Bless him. So yeah, that's me riding my barely ridden ever auction